Many people become their sickness. They carry on the personality of their sickness. So their sickness takes control of their life, whether that sickness be some kind of medical sickness or, most importantly, emotional sickness. So a depressed person becomes so depressed, so down, that depression begins to dictate to them how to feel, what to do, how to do it. And that person that is inflicted by that listens to depression. Because myself, I'm one of those examples. Let me give you a little quick story. I was sitting in my flat and I was just minding my own business, and I got a knock on the door, and I opened the door, and there's depression. Didn't say good morning, didn't say hello, how you doing? It just came in, and it went all through my flat, told me what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and it did whatever it wanted, and I let it. And when it was finished with me, it just got up and left. Didn't say thank you, didn't say goodbye, didn't see you later. It just left. A few weeks later went by, and another knock on the door. I open it, and there's depression. Depression standing there with a whole box full of groceries. He goes into my kitchen, takes everything I like to eat out, and puts everything in the cupboard that he likes. Again, took over my house, and when he was finished, left. No thank you, no goodbye, no see you later. A few months went by, and I got a knock on the door, and there's depression. And he's holding a suitcase, clothes, and he goes to my closet, takes out my bright colored shirts, hangs up all his black clothes, makes himself at home, tells me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And I did it. I did everything depression asked. And then in the morning, I was sitting at the table drinking coffee, and depression came in. I knew what depression wanted me to do next, but I already tried it. It didn't work. So I looked depression in the eyes, and I said, sit down. We need to have a talk. And depression came and sat down. And I said, listen, you're welcome to come here anytime you want. Anytime you want to come, you're welcome. But when you do, you have to follow my rules. And with that, depression stood up, looked at me, and said, I respect you. I asked depression, why do you respect me? And depression's answer, you stood up to me. And I looked at depression, and I said, I respect you too, because I know how much power you have. And with that, depression stood up, told me I am leaving, and he left. A few weeks later, got a knock on the door. Depression standing there, looked at me. Can I come in? And I said, sure, come on in. We sat down, we had a good cup of coffee. He helped me write a couple good songs on my guitar. I looked at my watch and I said, it's time for you to go. And depression stood up and it left. See, that concept, that story is saying, instead of spending the years that we have fighting, pushing away our feelings, which is a part of us, make friends with your feelings. Make allies with your feelings, not enemies. Because you're only fighting yourself. You're the only one that's going to end up with bruises. Not your feeling, not your emotion. That is a traditional concept, utilizing words, if you will, to fit into something that we deal with every day. People are depressed. People are angry. People are frustrated. People are jealous. People have hatred, rage. Those are feelings and those are emotions. They are a part of us. They are attached to us. So using these concepts, I try to bring the teaching that it's time to surrender. It's time to make friends with your feelings, because making friends with your feelings, you make friends with yourself. In final words, remember this important quote. I came up with this a few years ago. On this spiritual path, you must be willing to compromise your lifestyle to accommodate your spiritual path. But you must not be willing to compromise your spiritual path to accommodate your lifestyle. If you are seeking something, you must give something. And sometimes giving means giving tears. Sometimes giving a shout. Sometimes giving of yourself. So, in final, I want to say for you that are viewing this, remember to work your ceremony, and remember the moment you were conceived in the womb of your mother, you were given a beautiful spirit. And sometimes when we come into this world, people cover that beautiful spirit up. Sometimes we cover that beautiful spirit up. But that spirit, it's like the sunshine. No matter how dark the clouds are over us and we cannot see the sun, no matter how dark things are over us in our life and we cannot see that beautiful spirit, just like the sunshine, it's still shining.